What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Broly. That's it. Video over. Broly is the new unit for Saiyan Day. We got the announcement on Dokkan Now. If you guys didn't watch it, I have a stream already on the channel. If you missed that and you just want to watch this, well, go ahead. This is the recap. So we're going to be going over everything that happened in the Dokkan Now stream. Let me tell you right now, there was no mention of the global glitch. There was no mention of what's been going on with Global with their recent issues, but there was an announcement in the game 30 minutes before the Dokkan Now actually aired that said that they were going to be going into maintenance 2 hours tomorrow after the refresh takes place. So wherever you are around the world, whenever you usually get refresh, meaning your daily events return, you can complete all your daily missions. That point, 2 hours later, maintenance will occur, and it will last for about 7 hours, I believe, something like that. So they're going to use that time to fix the mistake that came from the previous maintenance. So that's about all we got. They said sorry for the inconvenience that it caused. There's no official statement regarding all of this stuff, how it went through. So let's not talk about that. Let's not fixate on that. Let's talk about the good things. So shout out to Air Dokkan and all the data miners who were able to quickly consolidate all this information. I don't want to look at the video because I don't want to get claimed. I got claimed on my stream, naturally. So I'm going to be looking at this through a different variation so that I don't get the claim tag. So let's take a look. So first things first, it's Broly. So we looked at this. This is the Berserker of Destruction. The old Dokkan event is getting an update. This is the newest level. And in here you would get the new Dokkan medals to awaken the new Broly. This is the joint campaign, the co-op campaign, so Global versus JP. But actually not Global versus, it's a co-op campaign. So we're going to be working together. Basically the premise is help Goku get the energy to defeat Broly. You guys know that scene where everyone is giving their energy to Goku so that he can punch him in the gut and kill him. So that's what this is. Scrolling up further, we are getting a wallpaper. It's kind of blurry here. It's okay. But this is what the wallpaper is going to look like. My favorite part of this, it's not very clear, but the lighting for the Goku and the Broly reminds me exactly in the movie where there was a shade of blue. That was kind of the gimmick for the Saiyans. Their hair was pitch black normally, but because they had like this shiny blue tinge to it, they very much leaned on that during some of the movies. So you can see that here. Based on the light source, they both have that blue hair, which is cool. And, you know, putting that next to this is just epic. This looks just like the... Ooh, my voice cracked. This looks just like the 5-year wallpapers, which I loved. So this is great. A welcomed addition to the wallpaper library, if you guys are into that. We're getting special missions, login bonuses. This is what we got. When I saw this, it made me think that there was going to be a new Trunks and a new Gohan. We did not get a new Gohan, but we did get a new Trunks. So we'll talk about that in a second. This is the new Broly. Meet the new Broly. He is Extreme Int, and I think, right? It doesn't matter. So this is the new Broly. This is the Super Saiyan version. This is the Legendary Super Saiyan. This is the TOR, of course. I love the SSR. I absolutely love this SSR. I cannot wait to rainbow this guy and then pull more units just to get the SSR rainbowed. I love it so much. So excited. He is leading a new category called Planetary Destruction. He's also on Pure Saiyan's Movie Bosses and Human Deeds. Full power, target Goku, exploding range. All makes sense. I like this new category, Planetary Destruction. It's clear, it's concise, and it's got some really cool hard hitters in the category. The ones off the top of my head that I can think of, Beerus, Frieza, Broly, of course, Namek Saga Vegeta. Consequently, that would also mean Nappa, any Nappa. What are some of the other planetary destroyers that you could think of? Let me know in the comments right now. I can't think of too many off the top of my head. Maybe the Perfect Cell, because he blew up the King Kai planet. Maybe Cooler, because if Frieza did it, of course Cooler did it. Maybe Chilled? I don't know if there's too many more. So let me... Oh, Boo! Kid Boo, of course. And, I think Baby Vegeta? Let's continue. So, the super attack... No, hang on. The leader skill is Planetary Destruction and Movie Bosses. Key +3, 130% for health, and 170% for attack and defense. Very, very, very good. Super attack. Where the heck is the super attack? It's not here. Super attack, he causes immense damage. He raises attack and defense. Oh, there it is. Raises attack and defense and causes immense damage to the enemy. So he's a stacker. Now take a look at his passive. Spoiler alert, you're going to need a PhD or some sort of master's degree to read this. Key +3, attack and defense +180. Reduces damage received by 18%. Chance of performing critical hit +18%. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack, plus an additional key +3. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack, and reduces damage received by 18%. and chance of performing critical hit plus 18%. Within the same turn after performing a super attack when there is a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. You follow that? I'm not going to read it again. If you want to, just pause it and read it yourself. That's the super attack. Basically, he gets damage reduction, he can stack, he can attack multiple times, and his crit chance is very high when all the conditions are met. That is very, very, very good. That was the main weakness of Broly. The main weakness of Broly was the fact that his defense was so atrocious. So what you would do with the physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly EZA is you would stack him as quickly as possible to help overcome that issue. Here, you're stacking his defense and you're also starting out with a pretty solid damage reduction mechanic. So he's going to be that defensive all-star that you wanted after a couple of turns. So that's really good. I like it. Active skill. Can be activated after 4 super attacks. I think super attacks are performed. 4 super attacks. Once you do, Ki plus 6, attack plus 60%, attacks effective against all types for 1 turn. I actually like this because in a certain situation, you could end up with, hang on, you have 1 super attack, possibly a second, possibly a third. You could get 3 super attacks just from the passive, and then a 4th super attack from your hidden potential. So you could theoretically, on paper, unlock the active skill on your 2nd turn, or it could take 2 or 3 extra turns. I like that. I don't think it has to be something that is triggered right away. I don't think it's too out of reach where you can't get this until like the 8th or 9th turn. I like the way that this is done because it could either happen on the next turn or a couple turns down the road. And when you do, you get an all attack effective against, I mean, that's just bonkers for Broly. Attack plus 60% and then being effective against all types, that's crazy. So the super battle implications are off the charts. Next, let's take a look at the Trunks. So this is the new Trunks. This is the SSR, this is the TUR. The TUR is going to have a Lynx super attack available with the Gohan. Let me actually show you that in just a second. Let's switch over to the Dokkan. Yeah, here it is. So let me pause this real quick and let me show you the super attack. So here's a regular super attack. Wait, what the heck? Wait, hold on. Okay. That looks stupid. Wait. Bloop. Okay. That's not good. Here's the Lynx super attack with the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan. Same exact thing, except... Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. Oh, and then here's the active skill for Broly. Here's a super attack. Alright, so, I'm not the biggest fan of the dub for the active skill. I personally don't think it doesn't fit, in my opinion. The Japanese one does sound a lot better. But aside from that, the super attack for Broly wasn't the greatest. It wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. I like the super attack. It just wasn't as crisp as the traditional Dokkan Fest units super attacks are these days. There's nothing wrong with that. I still like it. And it totally has that movie vibe with the limited frames. It's a little slow. I do like it. I think the funniest part of this whole thing was this. Look at this. There's Trunks, and then boop, there's Broly just being dragged on. Dude, that's hilarious, man. Beep. That's so great. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, so here's the information. Oh, they have all of it. Oh no, that's the Trunks attack. So let's, oh, it's all here. Oh, finally. Okay, so here's the Broly. He is Extreme Int. Yep. We already saw all of this. He's got Super Saiyan, Berserker, Hardened Grudge, not a commonly used link. Same warrior race, same lineage, prepared for battle, fierce battle. That's his Lynx. As we mentioned, all the other stuff already. Planetary Destruction. I like that category a lot. Let's take a look at the Trunks. I have not seen this yet. Hybrid Saiyans, Ki +4, 120% across the board. Raises... Oh yeah, let's switch over here. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Passive skill attack and defense plus 200%? Medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Hybrid Saiyans category allies, Ki +3 attack and defense. Oh! Oh my god! Why is this guy's Link at level 2? Why is Cold Judgment at level 2? Okay. Messenger from the future, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Fierce Battle, Dismal Future, Cold Judgment, Super Saiyan. Join forces? No, no join forces. So the reason for this is because the art does show a second person, but that's reflecting the Link super attack, not the primary unit. So that's why it's not in join forces. I asked this during the stream if that was going to be a thing. Movie heroes, Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans. What? Yeah, Super Saiyans, Bond of Master and Disciple, and Battle of Wits. Bro, 200%. What? That's insane. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes with a medium chance to stun. Okay, I missed that part. Then the Link super attack greatly raises attack and defense. I can't see the full super attack. Causes immense damage. And it can only be activated when Gohan Youth is attacking in the same turn. It doesn't have to be Super Saiyan. It just has to be Gohan Youth. Okay. So that's it. So that's what he does. That's the super attack animation. When is this going to be dropping? This is going to be dropping on the 18th of March. That is when we're going to be getting all this. And I believe that is it for everything. Oh, no. Last thing. Easy A. Easy A for the LR STR Broly was also announced. Ki +4, 120% across the board for STR. This guy just became the greatest World Tournament unit of all time. He was already pretty good. Attack and defense plus 50, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50. Launches an additional super attack when performing a super attack. Ki +5 when there's a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. Attacks effective against all types and guaranteed to hit when there's a Goku's Family category enemy. This is great. So what I like about this is the fact that the effective against all types means that when there's a Goku's Family enemy on the enemy team, you can override the weakness, the type weaknesses of units like AGL or whatever unit you're using with, I mean, it's only AGL. And the main thing for me personally when I'm doing World Tournament runs is there's this Royal Blue Vegeta that always gets on my nerves because he's got just the right amount of defense to withstand my Broly attack. And sometimes I'm left with just a tiny speck of health, and Broly's immense negative is his defense, right? After he supers, his defense goes down. He would die. That's mainly the point where I would die. I would take a chance, not use an item, and then I would die and pay the price. Now, they give him defense. They also give him attack and defense during a super attack. He's now not gonna be a liability anymore in your attacks in World Tournament. He just became so much better. You can use this guy on other things now, not just the World Tournament, and actually enjoy it. Raised attack and defense causes Colossal and Mega Colossal. So, all around, very good informational video. They gave us a nice Easy A. They gave us 2 new units. They gave us a great new category, a great build for Broly, and the card art is so good. Active skill voiceover is a little iffy for me on dub, but it's fine. I'm still fine with it. And that's pretty much it. Everything else we've already talked about. So here's the super attack. Here's the active skill. That's all. I'm excited. Now, as far as the poor Air Dokkan, as far as what happened with Global, guys, it has not been addressed. It will be fixed in tomorrow's emergency patch. Whether or not they talk about it afterwards is unclear, but there was nothing mentioned in the video. So that's all. We are all caught up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Broly is coming up. If you guys want to summon, feel free. If you don't, I know some people don't really want to summon for this guy. That's your prerogative. I'm definitely going to summon, and I want to rainbow this guy as soon as possible so that I can work on that SSR. Not to the point where I'm super going to rainbow the guy. No way. But, like, this is one of the units where I'm looking forward to eventually rainbowing him so that I can have the option to rainbow the SSR because that art is beautiful. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Trunks, your thoughts on the Broly Easy A, your thoughts on the Broly himself. Are you happy? Are you happy with all this? Are you sad? Oh yeah, by the way, we're getting Infinite Dragon Ball History. You have to use Super Saiyans and low-class warriors. Those are the 2 categories needed for the missions. Just FYI. But are you happy with all this stuff? Were you expecting some sort of statement regarding what happened with Global, or are you totally fine with what's happening right now with all of this? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.